welcome whoever you are to Meg's Magical Mansion, a virtual guest house for spiritual wayfarers, a place where the ordinary becomes magical, where wisdom is yours for the asking, and where your higher nature is just a wish away. Thanks for joining us here today at Meg's Magical Mansion. I'm Meg, and this is my trusty butler, Scallion. And here in my lap is my beautiful assistant, Miss Alice Poopers. We're so glad you joined us here today because, Scallion, today we're talking all about financial abundance and prosperity.
Do you mean lifestyles of the rich and fabulous?
Yes, we do. Hey, have you been hanging out with Parfait?
Never!
Anyway, stick around because we're going to talk about how you can bring financial abundance and
prosperity
into your life, so don't go anywhere. Fun. Did you have a good time? And it is indeed time for Words of Wisdom. And today, our words of wisdom come to us from author and publisher Louise Hay. So sit back and relax and enjoy today's Words of Wisdom. I am one with the power that created me. I am totally open and receptive to the abundant flow of prosperity that the universe offers. All my needs and desires are met before I even ask. I am divinely guided and protected, and I make choices that are beneficial for me. I rejoice in others' successes, knowing there is plenty for us all. Well, Miss Alice Poopers, did you enjoy those nice words of wisdom? So that was a great way to kick off today's episode, because today we are talking all about financial abundance. Yes, yes, honey. Today it is lifestyles of the rich and fabulous. We're talking about money. And I want to kick it off with a basic understanding that money is not real. Money is fake. The money we currently use in our society today isn't really tied to anything other than a common idea that we all agree to use it and to give it whatever value it's currently holding. Starting back in the beginning of the United States of America, we were using a gold and silver standard. In other words, if you found a lump of gold, the gold rush of 1849, you could literally trade that in for the equal amount of gold in coins. And paper money was tied to gold and silver that was actually in reserve. So you could turn your paper money in for gold and silver. Then in the 1870s, after the Civil War, this is when we started to move away from having our money actually tied to something like gold and silver, which, by the way, only hold value if you think those are valuable things. So, in 1873, Ulysses Grant started by signing a piece of legislation that slowly starts to remove us from having our money tied to gold and silver. And it continued on in the 1930s through the Depression, when Franklin Delano Roosevelt continued with further legislation, which reduced our ties to the gold standard. Continuing on until the final snippet was snipped in 1971 when Richard Nixon was president. And at that point, I was 10 years old, and I remember my dad saying, "My goodness, money will mean nothing now." And it literally does. It means nothing now because it's not tied to any gold or silver. It's just a piece of paper we decide it means something. If you took it to the bank and asked for that much in gold, they would laugh at you. But In 1869 or 70, if you had taken it to the bank, they would have given you gold or silver. After 1870, they would have given you gold. And so gradually the amount of silver that went into our coins was reduced. Gradually that the paper money was tied to gold and silver was reduced till 1970s when it literally crossed the line. And now money means nothing. I'm going to link an article below that will explain this in greater detail. It's quite fascinating to see how over time we gradually let go of our silver and gold standard. So check that article out. I'll link it below. So I want you to understand, I'm telling you this because I want you to really understand that money means nothing. I find that very empowering, the thought that money means nothing, because you know what? If it really means nothing, I don't need to feel quite so stressed out about it. It's not as important as I thought it was. It's a tool. It's a valuable tool. You can use it. You can manipulate it. You can play with it. You can mess with it. You can mess it up. But if you have an understanding that it's not really real, it kind of frees up your thinking in a way. Also, that helps free up your thinking because many of us get bogged down in a lack mentality. This becomes a real problem when you're trying to manifest abundance. If you think there's only so much money, think again. There's enough money because it's not even real. And besides that, you know that if we need more of something, the universe will find a way to supply it or something better. So I want you to stop thinking with a lack mentality. If someone gets the job you want, instead of being upset and thinking that's the only job out there, understand the universe has a better job for you. And that wasn't the right job. And there are plenty of jobs. There's plenty of money. There's plenty of potential romantic partners. There's plenty of everything that you want. Everything. You just have to work on the manifestation part of it. And by the way, if you missed our episode on the science of attracting wealth, please check it out. We go over the book there by Mr. Waddles, who is quite the interesting author. This book is over 100 years old, and he has the basic principles for manifesting wealth down in this book so clearly. Plus, I also show you how to set up a money bowl. So check that episode out. It will also help you if you're on a journey to financial abundance. I think having a firm belief, as we've talked about in other episodes, that the universe kind of has your back is also important when you're trying to manifest wealth. You really, truly must believe that the universe is going to take care of you and provide for you. And there's plenty out there from which the universe can pull to provide for you. I think what stops people from letting all that flow in is the feeling that they're not worthy or they're supposed to struggle. Some people feel more alive if they're struggling, but I don't think that's true. I feel more alive when I'm happy and content and not struggling. So I think those are some important ideas you might want to start thinking about as you're trying to manifest wealth and abundance in your life. There's some other things you can do too, visual things to help you get your mind going with it. One of the things that I love to do is create a vision board. You can use a vision board for anything you're working on. Financial prosperity, a romantic partner, your dream vacation, I don't know, anything you're trying to manifest in your life, you can use a vision board to help you do it. And today, Parfait is going to show us how she created a vision board for financial abundance. So, Parfait, take it away.
And now it's time for What's the Tea with Parfait?
Hi everybody, this is Parfait. I just wanted to spend a little time today talking to you about vision boards and how I use them to help visualize things in my life. One of the things that I always want to make sure I'm visualizing are the lifestyles, the rich and fabulous that I have grown accustomed to. And, well, things I need to visualize just in general. Not everything revolves around money, but, well, let's be honest, money helps a lot. So what I wanted to do is just grab a couple things here for my vision board. I grabbed some money, some different types of play money to have around to actually put on my vision board. I also went on the internet, I printed off some pictures as well. some different things that I want to visualize, reminders on my board of things that I want. So what we're going to do is just cut out a few of these, make our vision board so you can check it out. So some of the pictures I cut out that are going to help me with my vision board are things that I would like to have in abundance. And of course, one of those things is a beautiful dress. Well, not just one dress, but many dresses. Preferably big, flowy gowns that are gorgeous and summery and springy. Oh, I just love to have myself some gowns. So here's an example of one of the many designer gowns that I think should be in my closet because let's face it, after I came out there was plenty of room left in there, so I might as well fill it with designer stuff, you know. Just fill it with all the beautiful things that a girl like myself deserves. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my gown. I want to make sure I add that to my vision board because I want my gown and I want it to be beautiful and bold and pretty. So there's my gown right there. I'll put that on my vision board as well. We're going to go ahead and tack down the money in a little bit, but some of the other things I want to cut out that I think are also really important are my Barbie Ferrari. Everybody needs one of those, of course. But let's be honest, girls, a Ferrari really is where it's at. So, you know, I can definitely take something that's Italian. Not only do I like their cars, but I also like their men. And their handbags are pretty good as well. Gotta love those. There we go, there's my Ferrari. We're gonna go ahead and put that on here. Now pink, just like my gowns of course, represents all the beauty and clarity and flowing goodness that I represent. Some of the other things I put on my vision boards not only are the gowns and the car I want, but also some of the other things, destinations I like to travel, you know, places that might be a little extravagant, but why not? A girl can dream, right? And that's what vision boards are about. Vision boards are about making your dreams become a reality by visualizing their existence into actual being. Visualization not only helps you from a perspective of having those things that you always desired come your way, but it also is fun. One of the many, many things I enjoy is dining out, fancy restaurants, destinations all over the world, enjoying fine cuisine. I just love these kinds of things. Oh, I have Paris on here as well. A girl always wants to get kissed on top of the Eiffel Tower. We're going to keep adding to my beautiful board here, my visualization board of all the wealth and things I desire. This way I can help to manifest them to come into existence in my life. And I'm just going to keep putting my pictures down. I just love doing this. It's very, very relaxing. It helps me really focus on important things in my life. It just gets me for a moment to stop and pause and think about really what it is I'm working toward. And God knows the thing I like to work toward are diamonds. So I'm going to make sure I cut these out as well, because everybody could always use a little bit more diamonds in their life. And of course, when you're driving a Ferrari, a diamond necklace helps you look a little bit more extravagant too. They really are a girl's best friend. And, you know, other than our canine counterparts that run around here all the time, I have to be honest, the only other thing that captures my heart as much is some bling. So we're going to go ahead and throw some diamonds on here because I want to manifest more of those into existence. I want to go ahead and put my title on here. I want to name my board. That way every time I look at it, I can think about it and think about how I'm going to manifest it into existence. So anytime you're looking to just spend a little time to visualize important things that you would like to have happen in your life, go ahead and make a visualization board. It could be anything as simple or extravagant as you need it to be. I just think they're awesome and allow us to have all the things we desire. One of the pictures I definitely want to put on here is just an overall thought, an overall reminder of how important it is to give to others, to give to those in need. One of the great things about having money is you can use it to impact the lives of others. There we go. Fabulous. We're also going to put some handbags on here too because I need those in abundance. There we go. I could always use a new coach for my collection. Ooh, there, voila! I want to have financial security and independence. So I'm going to go ahead and put a reminder on here that even though you can be extravagant, you always want to keep in mind what your end goal is financially. Oh yeah, and I better glue my money down too. Well, thank you so much for joining me as I made my vision board. I really enjoyed sharing this project with you. Now, the nice thing about vision boards is you can just keep adding to them. So you put down your first pictures, and maybe other things in life inspire you to want more. So add it to your vision board, make it something that is really truly your own, and really aspire for all the things that you want in life. Thank you so much for joining me. Toodles!
Thank you, Parfait. I love that vision board. It really is really cute. You can create a vision board online, like a Pinterest board can become a vision board, or you can just do one like Parfait did in 3D and cut things out and glue them on. So virtual or 3D vision boards are a great way to help you visualize whatever you're trying to manifest. Certainly helpful when you're trying to manifest abundance in your life. You know, we like to have fun here at the mansion, so just for kicks, I thought it would be fun, since we're living the lifestyles of the rich and fabulous today, that we have a little champagne tasting, because I am a champagne girl, and everybody just might as well know that right up front. I am a champagne girl. I come from a long line of champagne girls. So today, I'm going to set up a blind champagne tasting for Parfait, and I'm going to see if she can tell the difference between a really cheap bubbly, actually they're just bubblies, because we have Prosecco's, we have an actual real French champagne, and I think we have, I don't know, we got a few things in there, and we're going to see if Parfait can tell the difference between the cheap stuff and the good stuff. So let's go check out our bubbly tasting. Well, today we are talking about the lifestyles of the rich and fabulous. And one thing I know about the lifestyles of the rich and fabulous is you get to drink a lot of bubbly. So today I'm going to set up a blind bubbly taste test for Parfait, and I'm going to find out if she can tell the difference between this bottle of wine here, which is the Verdi. This is a Spumante. This was the cheapest sparkling wine they had at my local grocery store for $5.99. In the middle, we have the Sterling. This is a Prosecco type wine, Vinters Reserve. This goes for about $13.99. And then at the end, we got the real deal, some actual French champagne right here with the Bel Air Lux, the Luc Bel Air Lux. And this was about $29.99 a bottle. So we've got $6, $14, and $30. And we're going to see if Parfait can tell the difference. So hang on, and I'm going to pop some corks here, and then we're going to pour some bubbly. Now we'll see if we can fool Parfait. All right, and I'm back with Parfait.
Hi everybody.
Parfait, are you ready to take the bubbly challenge?
I am, I can't wait.
Well, you have 3 different glasses of bubbly in front of you,
Ooh.
3 different kinds.
Very
First,
nice.
we have a Spumante, the Verdi Spumante. This was the most inexpensive bubbly at the grocery store at $5.99.
Okay.
So $6. Then one of the glasses has the Sterling Prosecco. This is a mid-range at about $13.99, so $14.
Oh, okay, good price point.
And then, yes, and then one of them has this French champagne, which is the Bel Air Lux.
Ooh.
And this was $29.99, about $30 a bottle.
Sounds
And
extravagant.
we want to see if your palate is fabulous enough
Can
to tell the
discern the
difference.
taste?
Yes.
Okay, let's find out.
You can just start, maybe take a look at the color, the bubbles, the clarity, and then whenever you're ready, you can start with number 1. I didn't number mine because I know what they are. So do you.
Well, I could just say, just by initial impressions, and I like to consider myself to be a pretty good champagne connoisseur. So just by looking at them, I'm just going to say I believe in all likelihood these are going to be probably the more expensive ones just because of the amount of bubbles I see. This doesn't have a whole lot of bubble action going on, so...
And it's a different color as well.
Yeah, it's a completely different color, but you're absolutely right. Let's give it a taste test.
You never know.
And see how it goes.
All right, number 1.
Okay.
Let's see what you think.
Cheers.
Cheers. Which one is it?
Well, it definitely has floral notes. I'm tasting kind of like a citrusy crispness to it, but I have to be honest, it's a little bit too acidic for me, and normally I think that usually goes with some of the cheaper champagnes, so I'm gonna go with second tier.
You think it's
I think it's second
the mid-range
tier, yeah. I don't think it's, I don't think it's...
You can drink them all before you guess if you want, but you're very brave.
No,
So
I'm gonna
Parfait,
go
you're
ahead and
thinking
I'm gonna
that's
throw
this
my
early.
hat in for that.
Okay, number 1. All right, let's continue on.
Okay. So number 2.
Number 2. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, this one's very clean, but I'm getting a lot of like honey and sweet like notes of fruit and just minor
But
like
it's
a
not
butteriness to it.
But it's not sweet.
No, it's not sweet, but
That's
the aftertaste
the beauty.
and the finish is very good. I'm going to say number 2 is the most expensive.
So you're
only 'cause
calling
it
this one the Lux.
It tastes Lux.
It tastes Lux. I
Tastes
like
very
that.
French, yeah.
All right, so we're calling this as the top tier.
Yeah,
All
number
right,
2 I think is top tier.
let's try our final bubbly. This is number
This would
3.
be number 3.
All right, here we go. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, well, definitely the sweetest out of any of them, and I feel it's just not giving me the same kind of velvety texture that the other ones did. Number 2 I still think is the most expensive, followed by number 1, which I think is second, and I have to say number 3 I think is the cheapest.
Okay.
Just based off the bubbles and based off the taste profile.
Are you ready to hear your score?
I am, I can't wait.
All right, Parfait, you
I'll
score
be ready now.
100%! Yay!
I know I know my champagne.
You do know your
I do.
champagnes, girl.
Oh, I have a very discerning palate. Cheers
Cheers.
again.
Well, thanks for joining us on our search for fabulous bubbly.
Oh boy, I'm telling you, that champagne tasting was a blast. Meg left me here with all this champagne, so, you know, I was thinking, why not take a moment and do a nice meditation? A meditation about abundance, wealth. So sit back, relax, get in a quiet space, sip away if you can, and enjoy the moment. I live a life of abundance and prosperity. Money comes to me easily from expected and unexpected sources. I am a money magnet. Wealth can't resist me. Money flows to me in ever-increasing amounts. I understand money and I know how to make my money grow. I am a wealthy person. I live a life of abundance and prosperity. Money comes to me easily from expected and unexpected sources. I am a money magnet. Wealth can't resist me. Money flows to me in ever-increasing amounts. I understand money and I know how to make my money grow. I am a wealthy person. I live a life of abundance and prosperity. Money comes to me easily from expected and unexpected sources. I am a money magnet. Wealth can't resist me. Money flows to me in ever-increasing amounts. I understand money and I know how to make my money grow. I I live a life of abundance and prosperity. Money comes to me easily from expected and unexpected sources. I am a money magnet. Wealth can't resist me. Money flows to me in ever-increasing amounts. I understand money and I know how to make my money grow. I am a wealthy person. I live a life of abundance and prosperity. Money comes to me easily from expected and unexpected sources. I am a money magnet. Wealth can't resist me. Money flows to me in ever-increasing amounts. I understand money and I know how to make my money grow. I am a wealthy person. I live a life of abundance and prosperity. Money comes to me easily from expected and unexpected sources. I am a money magnet. Wealth can't resist me. Money flows to me in ever-increasing amounts. I understand money and I know how to make my money grow. I am a wealthy person.
Thank you for that beautiful guided meditation, Parfait. Very lovely. I hope that got everybody relaxed and in the mood to create financial abundance in your life. This weekend, we're going to have a longer version of Parfait's financial abundance meditation coming up for you. So don't forget to tune in for that. And of course, we do have a giveaway today. You know, I'm thinking since it's all about financial abundance, we're just going to give out gift cards, flat out gift cards. Oh, I'll probably throw some coloring books or journals in too, but we're just going to give out gift cards. So I think I'm going to do 2 gift cards, and our winners can pick. Once you win, I will let you pick whether you want a Visa gift card, so that would be maybe for people in the US, because the Visa gift cards only work in the US, or if you are outside of the US, you could pick an Amazon gift card. So I will let you pick your gift card if you are the winner. I am going to pick 2 winners this week. If you would like to win one, let's just put dollar signs. Put dollar signs in the comments, and if you do that, you'll be entered to win. Get your comments in by this Sunday, April 17th at noon, because I'm going to pick 2 winners, and I will put that up in a short for you so you can see who the winners are. And don't forget, in the words of Buddha, 1,000 candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. So thank you for sharing your time and attention with us here today at Meg's Magical Mansion. Hey, if you had a good time watching Parfait drink the bubbly, why not give us a like, a share, a subscribe? Tell your neighbor to subscribe. And of course, ring the bell so we can let you know when we post new episodes. Check us out on the Instagram. I will see you back here next week at Meg's Magical Mansion.